stands for one name. Jules aim and slain anything on this plane. Remains are found when the best kept secret get heated. You went platinum with a ghostwriter, so in the game you won, you cheated.
Withers.
Like you got your hands full over there, Mick.
A lot going on.
Sound like it.
That's fatherhood, am I right?
Hell if I know. What's the word?
One day. It's NFL schedule release day. What do you mean? What's the word?
Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
ESPN's doing 3 hours on it, which I don't blame them. There's not much else going on, but that's
I get it. Like right now, or like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, as of 12 minutes ago.
What are they doing? Like game by game? Like all? What is it? 240? No, what's 17 times 17? I don't even know what that.
It's not 17. It's 17 next year.
So this is our last year, 16. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably gonna be like 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say what. That's the only thing I want to see is when game 1 is. I don't really care about the rest.
Yeah, they're super trying to say it's happening normal. Yeah. So Sunday, September 13th would be the first Sunday.
Okay. That's what 4 months. I think they think that, yeah.
I don't think the NFL is actually gonna like care.
No, yeah, I don't disagree. Like, I think they'll be like, listen, if we have to sell one seat in every row, people will do that. Like, they'll do whatever we want. It's fine. But I don't know, man. This is just personal bias. Should look pretty normal to me. So if they, when I go outside, so if you tell me that football starts back week 1, I believe it.
I won't go. I won't complain. Patriots. Patriots go to at Seattle and at Kansas City before October 4th.
Over 2.
Yeah, it's not great.
Jeez.
Yes, welcome to the new era. Good Lord.
I gotta say, I didn't realize how much quitting the Bengals takes a lot of this. Like, it took fantasy football, it took the draft, it takes schedule release, it takes all this. It's just like, oh, okay, all right, interesting. The Buccaneers play the Saints week 1. Very cool. Thank you for sharing, Adam Shepard. Week 11 versus the Rams. Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't even like. I have season tickets, and I don't get jazzed up over schedule or release. You're not caring about the draft; it's chaos.
Why would I? What would I care about the draft for?
Kentucky players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll always care about them, but the actual draft itself, yeah.
But even like for most of my life, like the Celtics haven't been in like premier NBA draft spots, but I still care about the draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you getting at some point you're getting somebody, and it's also one of those every single year. Now I don't care, dude. Like I don't. What, somebody gonna draft 7 straight timers? No. Is it gonna be a team? It's gonna be a crapshoot. Everybody's gonna hit maybe 2 for 7 if your 2 is better than everybody else's 2. So out on draft.
Draft schedules, games in general.
Listen, if the NFL never came back, I'd be fine with it. I'd be perfectly fine with it.
That will happen one year.
Yeah, like I know I'm in the minority there, but if it just didn't come back, I would just be okay. I hope.
Yeah, no, I think they would start like tomorrow if they could.
Oh, absolutely. Like we're lucky it's NFL just off season by nature. Otherwise, they'd probably be in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if this had broke in the U.S. when it broke in China, I don't think the NFL would have stopped. Like before the Super Bowl, like they wouldn't have pushed the Super Bowl.
Oh nah, all their money was already sold. They would have played the Super Bowl at somebody's indoor bubble. All them commercials were sold. They're doing projected win-loss team by team. This is wild, man. It's like I get it. I appreciate the content, but boy, they're like, what? They're talking to Ryan. They're talking to Ryan Clark now, and it's like, what are the Bucks gonna do? We've got them projected to be 1-1 going into week 3. How do they react? It's like, like none of this exists. Like
the biggest thing with football too, like I feel like basketball, you can kind of do this. Football, your whole offense may be like extremely injured on a week-to-week basis. Like you don't even know what week 2 is going to look like. You don't know what week 1's going to look like because of the preseason.
Yeah, well, it's a sport where, again, you showing me this you showed me the NBA schedule in when's that release? What, September, August, something like that.
Something like that.
Okay, yeah, I know that in March, Clippers Lakers is going to be a good game unless something went horribly wrong.
Right.
Right now, I see, but like they just had the Monday night games up there. They took it off. It's like I think Buccaneers Rams should be a good game. That's in November, dude. Like both those teams might be completely ravaged. Like who knows? Baseball the same. Like in March, it's like okay,
oh yeah.
Two good teams are playing each other. No matter how it falls, you're probably going to get a decent series.
Well, even baseball too. Like especially like with the Red Sox, you have to buy those tickets so far in advance, especially for like a Yankees game.
Right.
And there'd be nothing worse than like, we're going to the game Saturday and it's Wednesday and you start counting out the rotation. You're like, it's a Wakefield game. Come on, man.
Hey, happened. Hey, they got the Buccaneers up to a fake 5-1 though, so they're hot right now.
Ooh.
Hot.
So they do the 2 Monday night games week 1, which is a wild tradition that I don't think it's enough credit.
I respect it.
I don't even know how do I read this up into Steelers Giants? Is that week 1?
Yeah, it's Steelers at Giants.
Titans at Broncos.
Yeah, 2 great games. Second week Monday night, New Orleans at Las Vegas.
Yeah, no
thanks. Week 3, Casey at Baltimore. That's a good one.
It is.
Atlanta at Green Bay. All right. The Chargers at Saints. Appreciate it. Arizona at Dallas. That could be good.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. Bears at Rams. Okay. What are the chances? 7 week. Tampa Bay at Giants. Okay. You remember when Tom Brady did that thing against the Giants like 9 years ago for a different team? Y'all remember that?
When he lost, yeah.
Yeah. Twice, yeah.
Who's the starting quarterback for the Bears in that game?
Was that 7?
Yeah.
I'll say Foles still got it by then. He ain't hurt yet.
Okay. He might be back from an injury at that point.
That's what I'm saying. It's really trying to – it's like what's the DNA helix, how they intertwine, just trying to figure out how – that's Nick Foles' like health status. 8-4, a little adversity.
Ooh. Patriot Jets. That game could look like anything.
I would be surprised if that game is good. I get why it's there. That feels like that's Thursday night, man.
That's a Thursday game for sure.
Come on.
Are there still Thursday games this year?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, the NFL is not
they're taking away. Yeah, you think they're taking? There might be Tuesday games now.
Okay, we figured it out. The best way to do this: game every day.
Yeah, no, you teams like it's like boy, oh boy, why in that collective bargaining agreement do we agree to play 3 out of 4 of Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday again? Why do we agree to that?
We got 1% more of the revenue share. Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, every player got 50 extra bucks every single paycheck. But we now play a 27 game season. The Falcons are 14-13 right now. They're like they're on the ropes of the playoff. Like we
Vikings, Bears.
Okay.
Rams, Bucks, like you were saying.
This is a thing where okay, you want parity in the league? Okay. I don't want it on my TV screen though. Like if they told me right now, if they told me right now 17 of these Monday night football games, the Chiefs were involved with 10 of them, I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Right, that's where they need to steal from the NBA.
Yeah, it's like you roll the dice, but I feel like Zion being that hurt and LeBron being hurt last year, I feel like those are more rare.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's the ones like, listen, okay, of the Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night games this year, it's what 48 possibilities. Like, listen, the Chiefs are going to be in 28 of those. Fine with it. Saints going to be in about another 12.
I'm almost okay with how Thursday hasn't been that strong historically, because I was never going to watch those Sunday anyways. So it's like an option. It's like, yeah, you can watch it. You don't have to.
Right.
Like when Derrick Henry rips off like a 99-yard run, it's like, all right, yeah, that was sick to have happen on a Thursday. That might have got buried on a Sunday afternoon, but on a Thursday, that gets its moment to shine in this Titans-Jags game.
Sure.
But yeah, Sunday night and Monday night, they can't be fucking around with it.
No. So it's like, listen, we're betting big on like these four, like the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Packers. And before then, I'd say the Patriots. Now it's probably just the Buccaneers. It's like we're betting some rotation of all these teams is going to make for a good primetime game. We know you just saw the Chiefs. They scored 48 points. Wouldn't you like to watch that again? Wasn't that cool? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I would. Sammy Watkins went crazy.
We have a Sunday, Thursday in LA.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means. So
I don't need it. Home and home. What is this, baseball?
They're both in LA, so I'm guessing we have Rams, Chargers, just the same 4 days.
They switch locker rooms. See, that's what
it starts late in the year too. This is week 13 and 14.
That's when we start the home and home. Yeah, then we get in the Tuesday morning games. It's like, who plays Tuesday at 11 a.m.? It's like, I think it's Jets Bills. Why are they playing it 11? Is this in London? No, it's just 11 a.m. They didn't read the fine print.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, they made a whole hose out of the flexi tape stuff. You talk about genius. I feel like this is something Slimmy Hendrix should know.
He definitely should.
I'll put a pin in it. I'll tell him.
I don't even like. I feel like for weeks now, Monday to Wednesday takes forever. Then you just wake up, it's Thursday, and then it's Monday again.
I don't. They all feel about the same. Like I never knew. So what's today? Huh? Thursday. What a concept. And I wake up tomorrow. I'm like, what's tomorrow? Let's roll the dice. What is it? Oh, Tuesday. I didn't see that coming.
I'm literally looking at that meme right now.
Yeah, it's the best. Makes me laugh every single time. That's us right now. Like in a place where time just doesn't matter. It's like Thursday. That's interesting. Okay. This is blue because you said it is. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, I do appreciate the people out there who are just like, I'm just gonna stare this virus right in the eyes and walk right into the shadows of hell. I don't care. I'm done. Those people, they're all going to die, but I respect them for it.
I don't respect them because it's in the time it takes for them to die, they're going to affect other people. If this was a thing where it's like, okay, listen, I know I'm going to the beach, but this is my one last hurrah. Like once I come in contact with the corona, I bet it's a matter of minutes. I got an hour left. I'm fine with that. But now, no, you go, your dumb ass go. Then you come home, touch the door to get in your apartment building. And the 9 people that didn't go to the beach got the shit because your stupid ass went to the beach. So no, I ain't going for it. Not paying the fine.
I was so disappointed in Massachusetts when I saw that picture of the state house with all those people protesting outside of it. I was like, what are we protesting here?
It's like, what? We want to be outside. You're outside now. We're in the protest. Yeah.
It's brutal. I couldn't believe there were other places that were doing it, and I was like, idiots, not us refined folk. And then us refined folk were.
I'm saying that's been the case this entire. Hi, Georgia's opening back. Wait, what? Texas? Then every 2 weeks, or not even every 2 weeks, every 2 days. Somebody else was like, yes, despite our highest infection date in history, we think this is an aberration. We're opening things back up tomorrow. we think we can beat this.
Do we start calling it like a coward? Like, come out and show your face, Corona. They look us in the eye.
Listen, it's out here. That's like telling the wind to come out and show us. Like, where you at, sunshine?
Yeah.
Oxygen, pussy.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in centuries, millennia.
It's very much out here. And also, respectfully, we tried that strategy. It didn't work.
No.
We ran right into the heart of the D and got swallowed up like the Dothraki. Just hot swords. Just gone.
Unfamiliar with this reference.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Oh man, I feel like scientists worldwide are just a walking L right now. They haven't come up with one medication, one vaccine, Tyler.
I'll say this. If you notice the shit that's still going on, you know that their vaccine rate really ain't all that, you know what I mean? It was a fairly big virus in the 80s that they still don't have a vaccine for.
Well, I don't think they have one that they like to broadcast. I think they have one. If you've got
that ain't a
payola.
That ain't a vaccine then. That's some back office. Again, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That a vaccine is readily available.
Fair.
So, but yeah, if all these people just go up like, yeah, no, I want to have a beer at my favorite bar. This is my last meal because I'm gonna kill over after the check comes from coronavirus, and they just sweep your old ass, like they pick you up like your dishes and your silverware. Like they just put your old ass and the dead ass in the dishwasher.
Yeah, that'd make things much easier. We would be done in 2 weeks.
Now, you know what? That's one where I'd be like, you know what? I really am just gonna hunker down for a legit 2 weeks. Not even open the blinds. When I come outside, the trash will be taken out.
Right. Yeah, and we can just move on, never to speak of this again.
We'll never speak of this no more. But boy, oh boy, a lot of cars in the parking lot. I ain't seen a lot of dust on these cars.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What I don't see is is the rest of the world open?
The places that took the quarantine seriously are. That's what we're not taking seriously. They're like, well, South Korea's back opened up. They had it 4 weeks when we were 4 weeks. Listen, they listened.
Yeah.
We didn't listen. So that means like nothing to us. But like when China's back in the mix, they have more people than us. They're smarter than us. Every single one of the people like that. We have 1 billion people that are smarter than us and that listen to their government.
Well, yeah. Well, their penalties for not listening are far more severe.
And in times like this, you see why.
Without question. I'm not completely even against that.
Their dictator now was like, 60 years in, nobody wants to give this guy a little credit, like for dictator.
Hiding information.
Yeah, you could that. Give us the internet. Now who's riding high? Mao Zedong before.
Yeah, it's like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and Philadelphians were just unbearable. That's China right now. High stepping.
This is like what we're doing right now. It's like, hey man, what happened? Broke my leg, man. Oh, that's rough. How long you out for? 8 weeks, man. They said if I took time off and rehab and put ice on it, it'd be 8 weeks. I haven't been doing any of that. I run 12 miles every day.
I took the cast off the second I left the doctor's office.
It's not getting better, and I don't know why. But next week I've been cleared to go back in the NBA games. we're opening things back up. So it's like, boy, oh boy. Like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Hold him out forever?
I don't get the people who are so like, this is the one the government's trying to lock us in with. Like, this is the one.
Yeah, like even Alex Jones got to be like, hey, I mean, guys, come on, on the level here. Yeah.
Did you see that woman who, at the beginning of this, was like, if this were affecting young people and not old people, everyone would stay inside. And then, like, yesterday, she was just like, if some people's grandmothers need to die, then I need to go back to the zoo. It's that simple.
Listen, that's what I want people to remember. That when you do this and when you bitching about that, it's fine. Like, just understand you're killing somebody's grandma, and that's fine. Because it's not yours until it is.
Mine are all dead.
That's what I'm saying. So people out there, yeah. Now what are you gonna do? It's not like I have anyone else close to me, born within the last month or so. I'm invincible. Like,
yeah, it is a horrifying time to have a newborn. Horrifying.
Stuff like it keeps evolving. I feel like I keep seeing things. It's like actually there are new symptoms in youth and the elderly and regular age people. I was like, sounds like it's just got us all by the balls, is what it sounds like. Like if the shit affects every demographic, we might need what's a word? What's higher than pandemic? Like what crisis?
Catastrophe? A plague? I think it's plague.
It's got to be. Plague's got to be. I think catastrophe is like a singular event. So I agree. Right. It's got to be plague. And I feel like somebody's real close to like, can I ring the plague bell yet? And they're like, nah, yeah. He's got the hammer to ring the bell. He's like, oh, I'm saying plague versus pandemic. What shit? There's epidemic. There's pandemic. There's plague. English is trash. Let's see. An epidemic is an event where a disease is actively spreading. The term pandemic relates to geographic spread. Okay, and it's a disease that affects a whole country or world. An epidemic hit a country. A pandemic hit the world because pandas.
Yep.
Now, plague, I don't know about that. I think when there's no one's left, I think it's what a plague.
Plague is a disease that affects humans and other mammals, which this would seem to be.
It sound like CV. sound like the 19.
Wait a minute. On the side here, according to Google.com, bubonic plague. You've heard of it, yes?
Yeah, familiar.
Right. You know how when you look up something you might have, it'll say like rare, common, stuff like this?
Yeah.
This says extremely rare, fewer than 1,000 per year. Do people still get the Black Plague?
Listen, haven't you learned anything from it? Was probably like, listen, guys, if we stay inside for a week, the Black Plague will go away. And here we are, 1,900 years later. I don't know when the Black Plague was. 1,900 some odd years later. Like, imagine, like, you're a boss. Like, Tim's not coming in today. He's got the Black Plague. He'll be back Monday. Maybe. You're like, what?
The Black Plague.
It's rare.
Yeah, rare. Oh my God. I've never looked into this as deeply, and this is not making me feel better.
Listen, again on Netflix, there's a show called Explain that explains shit in about 20 minutes. There's one for pandemics that was released in November, which scared the shit out of me. Then they did one recently, like specifically about coronavirus. I was like, I'm not that ready to be scared yet. One day.
The Black Death was the most fatal pandemic recorded in human history, resulting in the deaths of up to 75 to 200 million people.
Big range.
From 1347, it peaked from 1347 to 1351. It started in 1342 and ended in 1353. So that was 11 years.
That's what I'm saying. So then this shit started November? People think this shit got like an expiration date. People think we're gonna wait this shit out, and it's like milk. We just throw this shit out. Like,
see, that's with the Black Plague. Like, there was no news spreading in 1342. You know what I mean? Like, there was no internet.
I also can't imagine it was a beach to go to. I want to go to the bar and sip some ye ale with me mates. That shit lasted 11 years, though.
11 years.
That's way worse. Yeah, that's way worse than a war. There's no. Yeah, that's
Substantially worse.
I was gonna say that has to have killed more than every war.
If
for like one or two. I don't know. I mean, if the real number. Yeah.
Even if you just go with the low number there of 75 million. Yeah. Yeah.
11 years. Vietnam was like, shit, man. I was good, but I wasn't cold.
World War II, how many people do you think estimated died?
How long was it? Because I don't know. I'm bad at wars.
I feel like that was like 37 to 45.
Okay, so 8 years. I feel like the thing now, it was not so much the numbers, it's probably like the total percentage of people on the planet. Like 75 million back then when there were 76 million people on the planet was a fucking problem. I will say 50,000 deaths.
Are you kidding me?
I have no idea, dude. I told you I'm terrible at war.
85 million.
In Vietnam? Or
no, World War II.
That's a lot.
Yeah, dude. 50K.
Like,
2 weeks of Rona? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. How bad was the first one? I was like, it couldn't have been that bad. They had 2 of them.
I don't think one was as devastating. Yeah, 40 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, see?
Hardly a war.
I was grading on the curve.
Now I need to know Vietnam because that was...
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm like 7 billion. You're like, no, 11 people died in Vietnam.
This doesn't even have, like, you know, when you Google something, that big box pops up at the top. Like, this is the answer. You don't need to scroll. This one doesn't even have the big box. I don't think they really know.
There's no consensus.
No, it's looking like it's saying like 2 million, maybe.
80 billion or 80 million people in an 8-year war.
World War II.
That's chaos, man. And people were just like, this is just how it has to be.
Deadliest military conflict in history.
Love it. People were like, no, this is more than fine.
Civilian deaths totaled 50 to 55 million.
Jesus Christ. So what? Twice as many civilian as
yeah, people who they didn't even sign up.
Yeah. Awesome. Love it. Yeah, so if we got another 10 years of this, tough scene.
China had 20 million people die during this. I didn't even realize China was like in the mix with World War II.
It might have been they were trying to stake their claim, get their name out there. I'm telling you again, war stuff. I don't. It's one of those like I don't even feel like I glossed over it in history. I just don't like. I just feel like I'll just take the 0 on the questions on the test. Like I don't know who the allies are. I don't know who the Axis is. I don't know who was fighting who. I just don't care. I'm just not interested.
U.S. only lost 419,000.
Oh, that's it.
I think we got in late.
I was like, did we even have any skin in the game?
I think we were just like, not our problem. It's like it's a world war.
Didn't we get in Pearl Harbor? That was 41, right?
Mister, I don't know anything about war all of a sudden.
Listen, I know when September 11th happened. They just kept saying this is the worst day since Pearl Harbor. That's my reference I have for Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, that was December 7th, 41. So I don't think we got in there like December 8th, 41.
I think it was close after. I feel like they didn't take this kind of shit laying down.
No, they sure didn't. But it was like 40.
10 days in advance. So
So yeah, we were there like once we got in, we kind of shut it down.
But even then, that's still not a lot of per capita deaths. But yeah, there was like 40 million in, and Japan was like, "Oh no, y'all finna lose some people too." Yeah, that's all. I was like, "Listen, I wasn't there for Pearl Harbor, so I can't say. I was there for 9/11. That shit was bad. So if you're telling me this was the worst thing since that, oh my god, like that."
Do you think anyone bowled a perfect game on Pearl Harbor Day?
Probably. Just by the number, somebody probably played a perfect game of badminton or something like that day.
They were just aces on darts.
I don't know what the perfect dart score is, like 250, but they're holding up the sign like Wilt Chamberlain. Write the date on there so no one will ever forget it. You're right. December 7th.
Yeah, I'll like D-Day. You talk about a name of a day that will forever ring in infamy. D-Day is strong.
The D stood for Dale Earnhardt. People don't know that. That's what a lot.
They woke him up. They got him out of his slumber. You hate to see it.
I remember that about history too.
Dale storming Normandy.
Yeah, no, that was the one day I set up in class.
Is that the number 3 car?
Old position on the French. And then, boy, he pulled up. It was just sand in everybody's eyes.
Donuts.
Dude, he spun out in Hitler's face. It was sand in that little mustache.
I've never been a big war guy either. It's also the only thing like fans are called buffs. You're a big war buff. You're just that into it.
Yeah, it's also less 85 million people die. That's kind of a hobby. Like, yeah, it's kind of my thing.
There's an old tweet. I only saw it once, but it was like a shooting star on my timeline. It was like, do you really like history? You just know World War II. It's just like, boy. Yeah, it's a tough one. Everyone who's a big history buff, it's just like, mine. It starts in 37 and it ends around 45. Anything else, I'm all set with.
That I saw one day. I was like, "Are you an empath, or do you just find the need to make everything about yourself?" And I was like, "Get their ass, empath." Okay, get your ass up. No, listen, I feel bad too. Shut up. This ain't about you, empath.
I don't know how we got. Oh yeah, plagues, war, things of that nature.
Boy, CV putting numbers on the board, man. Like it's too soon to say in the all-time scheme of things, but it's like right now, I'd bet on Luka Doncic to make the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Like I if I was a betting man, I'd bet on this one to go down as one of the greats.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when it was first starting, I was like, oh, this is another West Nile, Triple E, something like this. Yeah, one of these. Flash in the pans. Might have a good game, but certainly not building a resume.
More style than substance, mate.
Yeah. Anthony Bennett type. You draft it and you'd be wasting it. And no, that was wrong. This is an AIDS level disease if I've ever seen one.
Duncan level lock at number 1.
This shit fucking sucks.
It is, and I say Duncan level because it's one. If you weren't in on Tim Duncan, like, or a guy that caliber, because you hadn't watched him. So it's like if you weren't in on like a disease of this caliber, you're just not hip to like what's the real numbers of the shit.
I just have never been one to think that like stuff that's in movies too frequently, like pandemics are. It's just like, no, that's not something. That's not going to happen. And now it's happening, and we're handling it as poorly as you can handle a thing.
Well, I knew that one when like other other countries had it, and we got to see how they handle it, and we like got to take all those notes and didn't do any of it.
None.
That's one. And two, these were much smarter countries than us that were like handling this and failing. So once it started hitting them, it's like, boy, China can't figure it out. It's like, we're boned, dude.
Yeah.
We are not that smart.
No.
Once the smart people in the smart countries and the places where they listen to their government, and it's still like, we got maybe 6 weeks inside. But yeah, this first world problems, man. That's what happened. First world problems turn you into a third world because people want to go to the have some Cabernet on the patio, and now 85 million people are about to die. It's rough.
Yeah, everyone was real cool with 200,000 dying. I don't like is there a number that would make them care?
No, and that's somebody asked it the other day. It's like, what number? And I think it was Duke, but it's like, and I agree 100%. It's no, I think one person's one story is a tragedy, 1,000 is a statistic. That's just how it is. So the higher the number goes, there's no difference to somebody listening from 2,000 to 50,000 to 150,000. It's like, well, a lot of people die. Next. So it ain't gonna be a number. It's gonna have to be somebody close to them dying, which sucks, but that's just how this works.
Even that, there's a lot of people at this point, and again, we're not even that deep into it, that are just like, grandma had a good run.
Yeah, that's the thing. It ain't been their grandma. It's one of those things where it ain't been their grandma that they had to like FaceTime or Skype in during her last hours because they couldn't be in there with her. It wasn't their grandma yet that they had to have her funeral on YouTube because people couldn't be that close together. So once it's one of those, grandma, she was 75. Okay, yeah, tell us yours. So you the one logging into YouTube. So, and that's just how terrible and selfish people are.
Wildly.
Yeah, I've been having this argument with my therapist for a while, and not to tip my cap. Like I always argue people are terrible, and she argues that they're good, and I'm like, I mean, you know what I mean? I don't.
Should I start charging you?
Yeah, I just come in and put my feet up on the desk like Shannon Sharp with the big cigar in my mouth. Yeah. So
you wear the goat mask next.
Yeah. Why do you have cognac in here? But, that's just how this goes. So it's gonna take that.
I've never done therapy. I see the value in it. I probably should. I've never done it. But the fact that you've been arguing with yours, I feel like that's not a thing most people do.
My relationship with my therapist is not the one most people have. I can't imagine not arguing with her. Come on, argue with y'all stupid asses, because I know who to argue with. Somebody's gonna make me better.
People are good. Incorrect.
Yeah, it's been about year 3 of this. Me and her.
Have you convinced her at all at any of your points?
No, because that's the optimist part. Because it's whatever it is. It's like, hey, listen, it could be worse. Corona could eat all our eyeballs too. I was like, listen, a different version of it might. Like,
it's on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Second wave coming summer 2020.
Yeah, wait till 2.0 drop. No, but she hadn't budged, which I respect. Nor have I. Which maybe she respect.
I'm just picturing you the first time people started going out. You were just this close on your camera when she opened it. And you're like, I told you.
Okay. Oh no, her office still open. We just sit far as hell apart. Don't be nobody in the whole building.
I respect it.
Yeah, just be us yelling at each other from the other side. Your sides of the room. Like,
you're on the phone in the same room.
Yeah, that's much worse. You talk about airborne shit. Me just yelling is much worse. But
oh man,
that's the CV, man. That's the when people start seeing it. Like I saw somebody was like, I heard all the temporary hospitals they're using aren't even being, or they're building aren't even being used. And it's like, yeah, because people are dying at home. Like that's not a good thing.
no.
Like it's not a sign to be encouraged. They're turning parks into makeshift morgues. Like this is a bad thing. And it's still like, boy, oh boy, I'm gonna die if I don't get a milkshake this week. Like if I don't. Like it's
If I can't have brunch with the fellas.
Yeah, oh my god, dude! If I don't have a Bellini this weekend, I'm gonna fucking croak. Well, if you do have that Bellini, you're gonna croak, but you're gonna take people with you. But people don't care, so
no,
it is what it is.
This episode is sponsored by our friends at Pandora.
I didn't know what you were gonna say. Yeah.
We've all been getting creative with the things we've been doing at home, and Pandora thinks we deserve a great soundtrack to go along with it. Have you been listening to more or less music during all this?
More. You same left?
I've been listening to more podcasts.
Fair.
So it's because there just hasn't been any communicating with other like you. It's you and Mariah. Those are the people I talk to.
Sure. Listen, I ain't even got Mariah. Okay, I wish I had a kid to yell at right now. They don't have to yell nothing. But I just got to get these tapes off, man.
That's what I mean. So I've just been sitting listening to podcasts, being like, "This is human interaction, baby. Hell yeah."
No, Joe House, I don't agree.
Whether you're putting on a station to pump you up before your home workouts, I have been crushing yoga. That is what I have been doing. Getting in the zone to record a podcast like this one here, or even the perfect pregame station for when sports come back. Sports are back, friend. KBO, a little Korean baseball for you.
I know what KBO is.
Here's a perfect station to find on Pandora. What would be, do you think, the best artist to plug in to get the most range of what you like to listen to?
Ooh. Two people came to mind. I feel like one is probably well known and the second one is not, but these are the two best Pandora channels I've ever had. And one is Stevie Wonder and the second was Erykah Badu.
Who was the person people aren't going to have known?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, I listen to a lot of Atlanta locals.
Steven Vunda.
It's Steve E-E-I-E. Not
Okay.
Discover
the soundtrack to your great indoors and listen to Pandora at home on your smart speakers, TV, gaming consoles, and more. Visit pandora.com/everywhere to learn more.
I will. My dad loves Pandora. Good with the olds.
Good with everyone as far as I'm concerned.
We're bringing it to the youngs.
Bringing it back where it belongs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. We have Lil Durk on today.
We do.
He was much funnier than I anticipated.
A very funny person and very nice surrounding.
Incredible. Yeah, I don't think he understands there has been a pandemic.
No, he's chilling.
He's like, I've just been playing video games, recording music.
Talking to very famous people. Just regularly.
Much like himself.
Yes. Wait, I got one thing before Dirt.
Oh, yeah. No, there's another ad. So, yeah, we certainly have more to talk.
Sure.
Are you talking about how the Celtics have more titles per year grading system?
Have the what now?
I was just talking about that 86 Celtics were seven rings house.
Yeah, no, we should go back and divvy up rings. Let's see who'd be like, well, actually, LeBron has 7 1/4. How about that?
Jordan 2.
Yeah, wow. Jordan's actually got 15. We shouldn't have did this. This is dumb. This is real dumb.
What is it? Spit it out.
I don't like
We know.
many things. No, this Giannis
Oh no.
Golden State talk.
Oh no.
Did you hear me?
Oh yeah, we've been on the Giannis to Golden State talk for a while.
That's why I don't. They're like, this pandemic has made it easier. Has it? I didn't read.
Yeah, what was the reasoning behind that?
It was behind a paywall, so it was like, which was genius move. Genius move by the San Francisco Chronicle. So I guess I don't know. Somebody will tell us. Somebody has access to this, but I'm guessing. Listen, if Giannis was playing right now, he'd be in the playoffs. Right now, he's on his phone. You know who has a phone? Bob Myers. Just saying. So Milwaukee's GM's like, damn it. I gotta get one of them.
I don't. Is he even on his phone? He got hacked today.
Yeah, I was like, somebody's on his phone.
Yeah, somebody's in his accounts.
Poor kid. But again, I really don't care where he goes, but I don't like that it's just starting this early, this just narrative train that's clearly come. I wonder where it's coming. I wonder which side could benefit from signing Giannis.
The San Francisco Chronicle, you say?
Yeah, no, the B, the San Francisco B. The Chronicle's right, a crosstown rival. But it's, again, I don't, if he goes there or not, don't know. Don't really care. But is playing with every single core member of that team is over 30 right now.
Right.
Giannis won't be 30 by the time that deal, whatever deal he signs, ends. Not saying that doesn't appeal to him, but it doesn't feel to me like when this was Kevin Durant, all those guys were like 26. Like this this made perfect sense.
Right.
Now it's like, does Giannis want to hitch his train to the old guy? Maybe, I don't know. Does anybody want to do this anymore after what happened to Kevin Durant? Like,
well, I don't know if Giannis, and I know you wrote about this, and I don't think he would get the same treatment as Durant did if he went there. So I think that would make it easier for him, especially since the Warriors kind of stink now, as opposed to just losing in the finals. But I can still see, especially if he signed for 4 years, if they could be the elitist role players around Giannis. He's just like, I can just throw it wherever the fuck, and it's Clay or Steph's going to hit a wide open three. Yeah, I could see the appeal to that. And then after that contract, wherever he wants to go. Like if this was basically his LeBron Heat years, and they went back to Milwaukee after, I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, I could too, but that's the thing. Wherever, it's like, come on, man, they would have Giannis. Listen, wherever Giannis, he's the window. So you can say this for whatever player, like whatever number you want. And it's like, Steph, of those three guys, Steph's a free agent first. Steph's free agent 2 years. And I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Draymond, I think he's closer to being like a bad contract than he is to being prime Draymond again. And even like your two best guys, I do think Clay and Steph will be back and they'll age well because of their skills. But these guys are coming off injuries on the other side of 30. And again, if Giannis has, and he's going to have every single option, and more importantly, if I'm the Bucks, why am I doing this deal for?
Yeah, that part of it makes zero sense.
I think Bleacher had floated a trade like Wiggins in the 3 picks is where that came from. And I'm guessing it would be like whoever the Warriors pick is this year, the Minnesota pick next year, and one more future Warriors pick, I guess. Which and Wiggins. Yeah. If I'm Milwaukee, why do I want this?
I don't. I really don't.
Like the number 2 pick in this year where it's like, boy, the draft stinks at the top. Next year, where I think it's just going to be like Grizzlies Sacramento. Like Minnesota improves just enough to make that pick trash.
Right.
So you're getting Wiggins, James Wiseman, the 11th pick next year, and a future Golden State pick when they have 4 years of yacht. Like, what does that do for me?
Sick.
And if that's the case, if Giannis doesn't sign the deal, we've seen like what would Masai Ujiri give up for that? What would the Clippers? What would Oklahoma City? What would New Orleans? What would these teams who are like, oh, you want shit? We got shit. Like if you just want the best offer because you don't care what he does after this year, we can overwhelm you.
Yeah, fucking Ainge.
Yeah, like anybody that's just like, yeah, what would you give up for 1 year Giannis? That's interesting.
I don't even want to get into that.
Oh boy, I think that would cost you. I think it'd have to cost you juice, right?
It'd have to.
I think it'd have to. Would you do it though?
It would kill. You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
You
have to.
No, it's the right answer, and it'd kill you.
It would absolutely kill me.
Juice made another second team All NBA in Milwaukee.
I'd fucking rip down Pierce's 34 if it meant he'd resign.
The Bucks development team was like, listen, we got Giannis. He weighed 200 pounds, was new to the country. This guy scored 20 a game last. Like we get so we turned Middleton into. We got good years out of Bledsoe, George.
Oh
Hill.
yeah, no, Juice would cook there. He'd absolutely cook there. There's no doubt in my mind.
And on the other end, it would still like for 1 year of Giannis, Tatum, Kemba, it'd be worth it. You would have to do it.
Without question. See, and it's a big difference too between like, and obviously I think we'd obviously have to give up more, but between that and what we were supposed to be giving up for Kawhi with like less stability around him because the stability was like Kyrie, who was leaving immediately. So that's why I would be more comfortable with this.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And so it's like, again,
it would kill me.
Of course. But it's like if I'm New Orleans, what would New Orleans give up for 1 year of Giannis?
I'd probably say everything not named Zion.
Even then, I feel like they could even be like Zion and Ingram aside. I think they still have enough other stuff to be like name your price. Those two aside, name your price. You want Hayes, you want Nickeil Alexander-Walker, you want maybe you probably get Lonzo. I feel like Lonzo would have to be your. Listen,
if you're not trading Lonzo for Giannis, you don't deserve to have a team.
Redick for Giannis. But I'm trying to like Denver. I was like, Denver could make a better offer than that. If you're talking picks, Oklahoma City. Like if Oklahoma City was just like, we're willing to do whatever to do a year of Giannis and Shea. We'll figure like we're used to stars to leave. Like we're old hat. I was like, there are 10, 12 teams that could top that offer. That's if you love those picks, and I don't like those picks. So I'm trying to be like optimistic if you do like those picks a lot. Or Wiggins. I don't like him much.
The dirty secret is like half the NBA still really loves Andrew Wiggins.
That's what I've learned from this. Because, and they also do not like D'Angelo Russell.
No, they sure don't.
Seems like it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the NBA is like, wow, Minnesota hosed again.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so D'Angelo Russell is so Russell in 1 pick gets you Wiggins. Wiggins in 3 picks gets you Giannis. So again, if I'm literally every single team, it's like I can't top Wiggins in 3 picks. But if I'm Orlando, it's like you want Aaron Gordon in 9 picks? Like we don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, we're just gonna fuck up these picks anyways. Mo Bamba.
Yeah, well, sure. So that's where it's like, oh no, and it's like if Giannis favors them, and people might mention, multiple people are like, he does. I'm like, how do we know this? How do we know that? I'm not saying he doesn't.
Chatty Cathy, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Noted, friendly bitch. Like. I don't know. Like we called KD because like the breadcrumbs were there. Right. I don't see the breadcrumbs here, and that doesn't mean it can't happen. But I just don't see the breadcrumbs.
No. Other than people have been just trying to talk it into reality,
right?
And when we said the KD one too, that wasn't even like a popular sentiment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. No one, everyone like people didn't even really take us seriously when we said it because of how far fetched it seemed. Yeah, and then he signed with Golden State.
Honest to God, listen, you know how much hated writing. I was like, no, I want this one on the record on my old website. I was like, because if this happened, like it's not that far fetched.
Right.
And one of the guys today that was like Giannis favorites him, and I said, how do we know? He's like, well, Ethan Sherwood Strauss, he called KD to Golden State a couple years ago. I was like, so did I. Like, if we're doing that, then Giannis is interested in the Hawks. I'm hearing that it'll take Vince Carter and 2 first-round picks to we can swap it out. So, like, there's no Team USA because Giannis isn't
not USA.
No, selfish bitch. Like All-Star game, he don't really do that kiki.
No.
He's not a friend haver.
No, he's not a back hallway Kyrie Durant kind of guy.
It's like there's the Steph and him talking about let's do it. Like that's why it's like if it happened, it wouldn't surprise me. But this is clearly coming from one side, and I'm like, I get it. If I'm every team, I start doing this, right? If I'm every single team, I'm like, we're
definitely
the Detroit Pistons are making plans to welcome Giannis, willing to give up Sekou Demboya and 3 first round picks. I'd take that before Wiggins. That's a fact.
Yeah, those picks are going to be good.
Sekou might too.
It's true.
Wiggins, well, I mean,
he had that month. I mean,
no, who's the Cavs bucket, so there's no doubt about it.
Who's had more just total games at like all-star level play? Andrew Wiggins or Kristaps Porzingis?
Oof.
I think it's close.
I go Porzingis. I think Porzingis getting hot at the end of the year. I might have gave him the edge because he.
I mean career, not even just this year.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because Kristaps had like the last 18 months off, and Wiggins didn't get any kind of lead. So
no, sure didn't.
I think I'm coming back and from like January, February on, comfortably more. I think those guys got the same contract. I think 5/150.
Who do you feel better about it right now?
Porzingis.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
If you untied him to Doncic and they were just like
Still
you just had
Porzingis.
Okay.
Still Porzingis.
I don't disagree, but could you trade Porzingis for Giannis though?
How many picks? Listen, if it's Wiggins in 3, Porzingis in 1, like we can.
Yeah.
You want a tall foreign guy? Just give him the same blocker. Like it's basically the same. It's 72% of the same thing. They're like,
Giannis and Doncic would be outrageous.
That's where again, if it comes into stuff like that, you think the Mavericks wouldn't give up everything in the world, like every remaining asset they have, to be like, we're getting Giannis and Doncic together. He won't leave.
He sure wouldn't.
They'd find a way to keep Yeah, I think they'd rightfully mortgage their future, everything else they have to. Rightfully so. And be like, yeah, no, deal with this. And they would sell all the jerseys. They'd be the number 1 team worldwide.
With me and you starting next to them.
Our combined PER is like 4, and it's like listen. Their net rating when they're on the court, the other 3 are just too good. They're still a +12 per 100 possessions.
It's like I'm fielding offers from other teams. It's like, hey, listen.
Yeah, no, I got to do what's best for me and my family. I'm like, I get it, dude. No, just make the right decision.
They think in a bigger role I could really be a threat.
No, the Knicks really like me.
Yeah, I get a huge contract from the Knicks immediately. I play like 12 games.
No, it'd be like the when Evan Turner got the big offer from the Blazers.
I remember it, but I can't remember exactly what he said.
It was one of the, like I can't remember if he had a team he wanted to go to in particular, or a number. The number like he wanted was like 50, and the Blazers offered him I think like 78, and he was like, "I'll call you back." And he's like, called his agent, and he's like, "Hey man, the Blazers offered like 30 more million." I don't know what that. And the guy's like, take the fucking offer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He was like, I guess I'm going to Portland. Yeah, just jumping through the phone. Like, I've already spent my 3% of $78 million.
Like, my kids need shoes, man.
Yeah.
Take the offer.
Come on, daddy, please.
One of the funniest things that's ever happened is, and I'm sure I'm fucking up one of the details here, but right before Gilbert Arenas got his huge contract offer, he basically had an agent tell him, like, write out a contract for him with all the legalities and that kind of jargon in there. And then before he signed the deal, fired the agent and took out that 3%, signed with the team, and was like, you keep the 3% so you can get like a player with that. I'll take the money. Didn't work.
Yeah, that's where Gil lost me. Yeah, Tunsil was like, Bill O'Brien. Nah, I can negotiate with that dude. Thanks, but no thanks. He probably didn't want to fire his agent. Like, listen, man, I'm just cutting costs, man. It's just
He's like, I'm gonna walk in there completely zooted, and I'm gonna get well above my market value.
So I'm walking there zooted, a sleeveless shirt though. He's gonna see the gun. I'm gonna oil up the guns. I walk in, Bill O'Brien just tongue on the table like an old horny cartoon wolf. Foot beating the table. Yeah.
I feel like that's one way, but the way to get the tongue and the eyes to bulge is if you have you rip the sleeves off.
Yeah. Come in. Bill O'Brien. Ooga. Yeah. Humana. Yeah.
Hi, friends. So you may have heard of MeUndies before. They're on pretty much every podcast ever. Took them long enough to come to this one.
Yeah, welcome. About time.
But they legitimately are on every podcast ever, because I've had a MeUndies subscription legitimately since I was still doing security because of the Bill Burr podcast.
Longevity.
Oh yeah, they've been hugging my family jewels many moons.
Sure.
MeUndies makes the world's most soft and sustainable underwear. That's a fact. They literally design their undies for comfort and self-expression. So whether you opt for solid black or unicorn print, you'll do it as comfortable as a cuddly kitten. Alliteration. I hate that. So they've got I think it's called micro modal. They don't even put it in here anymore because that's how everyone in the world just knows that now.
Yeah.
But they like, do you wear MeUndies?
Not yet, but I'm ready to change that.
They're very much the realest of deals.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah,
for me,
it is, because this is just one of these products I've been using before we even had a podcast.
Sure.
And for the longest time there was a stretch, and I know Fights has ranted about this before. There was a stretch where they were like, all right, we're not putting dick holes in underwear anymore, which was a wild move, but they were so comfortable. I think everyone was just like, all right, like, these are more comfortable than anything I had growing up. So if I had to pull them down, if I had to pull them down, that is what it is. And then MeUndies, I want to say like 2 years ago, finally was like, wait a minute, we don't have to sacrifice any of this comfort. We're giving them the whole. People were like, yeah.
I mean, I just know a company like MeUndies is too smart for that. That feels to me like taking a regular Coke away, bringing it back. Like, no, just let them wait. They'll ask for the dick hole. No. Bam, got him, dick hole. Didn't even see it coming.
MeUndies also has like onesies year round.
Oh,
which is just incredible.
Times like this, man. Yeah, onesie would just go a long way.
Yeah, and it's made out, like, all their materials are the top. Like, I don't know where these materials have been hiding on this planet for so long. That company like MeUndies comes around. It's like, well, there's like a prince. Like, only princes and sheiks have been able to feel these materials before, and now they've made it available to us common folk.
Yeah, and also as prince and sheiks. Yeah.
It's time to end your toxic relationship with your tattered old undies. MeUndies offers endless options for those looking to up their undie game. You can choose a monthly membership, build a pack, and you can even match your undies with your other half. No matter what you choose, you'll get a soft, sustainable pair of undies delivered straight to your door with free shipping. Win-wins all around. They're not joking about that sustainable part either. Like I haven't done security in 5-6 years
Anymore.
And it was like in the middle of while I was doing it when I signed up for this. So let's say I started 7 years ago. I still have 7-year-old pairs that look like they're not like different colors. They don't have holes and stuff like they are. Like they haven't, like the waistband hasn't.
Right. The same pair you bought 7 years ago.
Yeah. And then you just throw them right on and you're cooking. MeUndies are made with a soft, sustainable fabric and available in sizes ranging from extra small to 4XL.
Oof.
From black to
my
unicorn.
ego. Wow.
From black to unicorn, MeUndies prints are made for your self-expression. They do have like underwear. When you were a kid, there was just an age where it stopped being like Spider-Man and like fun, and it was just like, here's white, here's gray. MeUndies brought that back, which is what I really do appreciate about them. It just makes my day more fun.
I like that. I think you've sold me.
MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners too, Tyler. For any first-time purchasers like yourself, you'll get 15% off and free shipping.
What?
That's right. This is a no-brainer, especially because they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee.
I'm going to order a pack with multiple pairs. They won't know what to do.
You silly goose. You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
To get your 15% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/tape. That's MeUndies.com/TAPE. That's right.
I will.
Lil Durk, new album out today.
Yes.
Love to see someone working during a pandemic. Chicago, it's big few weeks here for Chicago.
Yeah. Also, I'm very interested to hear it because that's why I wanted to know how much of it was recorded in pandemic. Now that I just believe he doesn't know, I'm just interested to hear that. I feel like he's just gonna be just rapping about just being outside with my boys, having some fun outside, being within 6 feet of each other. Like, okay, no, this shit still bang, but wow,
yeah,
bang with
touching hands,
yeah,
touching my face with no worries.
Yeah, nothing's airborne. I'm like nothing's airborne.
Yeah. I used to touch my face and be like, "Oh, worst thing that's gonna happen is like a pimple."
You wish.
We're all gonna die. Lil Durk,
Enjoy.
did you? How long were you gonna let me just keep on living, not knowing Ahmad Rashad was born in the 1940s?
What did you think?
Just looking like it makes. The more you talk about it,
Yeah. So what? Yeah, I don't.
looking at him in the face, like, I don't look at people's ages. I generally don't care.
Sure.
Looking at him in the face, he's one of those people who looks the same roughly now as he did in the 90s when I was first introduced to him. So those people could be any age.
Listen, you saw who his bridesmaids were, right? Or his groomsmen were. You know how old those guys are? Like,
but they look their age.
Whose fault is that? Who's not in jail? Raise your hand. Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I looked at his Twitter because that's what made it all like he had a video got retweeted onto my timeline. Wasn't even a great story. Ahmad's got a lot of good stories. This wasn't even a good one.
Well, he can't get good stuff for free, you know.
It's true. But I'm watching it and I scroll into the comments and it's just like, I can't believe this guy's 70 years old. And that was like classic Twitter gag. So I Google his age. 1949. 1949 was so long ago.
Yeah, honestly, if you just told me 70, I would have been like, a little low, but okay. Yeah, no, he was a professional athlete in the 70s, I think. Yeah. So that again, the math check, that was 50 years ago.
That's the other part. he does not look like he was taking 9 picks before Franco Harris. Franco Harris looks like he played football in the 70s. Ahmad Rashad does not.
Dude, Franco Harris looks like Dave Damashek. Have you seen that picture?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, have you seen the picture of them to get on the? Oh my god!
Yeah,
Same person.
and Franco looks like on the better spectrum of players that played. In the
if you
70s.
put him on the rest of those, some of those Steelers guys, it's probably him, Mean Joe Green, Bradshaw, relatively well. Yeah, and that's about it.
And they don't look nearly as good as Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah, no, listen, you don't give like 1978 Felicia Rashad, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got a little something to offer, you don't get that close to Michael Jordan
for sure.
He's what, 15 years older than Michael Jordan?
Yeah, that's the other part. They're like best pals, so I associate like he gets knocked down to Jordan's age, and he looks better than Jordan.
Again, you talk about hard living. I think Ahmad Rashad.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Ahmad's whole Twitter timeline is just him smoking cigars till they're like roaches, like cigar roaches.
Listen, I don't want to call a man out, but it's like, you know, what's my man? Keith Richards been doing all this coke, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Keith Richards looks like he's been doing all that coke.
I believe it, but he alive.
And he has his own tequila, so he's just been drinking that and smoking cigars. So he's not even like living that well.
Listen, he's 70. He's at the point where he can do anything he wants to do is living well now.
But I feel like this is like this is new behavior.
Oh no, this is his daughter's on what's that show? The one everybody Billions, Succession.
Oh really?
One of those, yeah. That's he and Felicia Rashad's daughter. Yeah, no, like Ahmad Rashad, you just look back at it, pretty good run of it. Also, tremendous name. Like, is that what sparked all of this? I know it's not his birth name.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not his birth name.
Let's see. Yeah, but again, everybody wasn't blessed with two great ones like Lou Alcindor,
right?
Cassius Clay. He was Robert Earl Moore. Okay,
he got drafted as Bobby Moore or Robbie Moore.
Bobby Moore is better. I do like Bobby Moore. Yeah, he made 4 Pro Bowls. Like, he wasn't just out here.
Oh yeah.
But then he went Ahmad Rashad. Felicia Rashad was like, I want some of that. I don't want to be Felicia Moore. I want to Felicia Rashad. That's an actress's name.
He was already high on like just cool people throughout history. The more I'm digging into this, the more he's skyrocketing up this rank.
Yeah, no, I feel like in a way I don't even know if it would be a good comp to make. He's kind of like athlete Quincy Jones. It's just one of those, like, Quincy Jones is always like every story of like almost every big thing in history. Quincy Jones, like, yeah, I was there with Marlon Brando. He was nailing Richard Pryor at the time.
He's that Crown Vic in Dallas. Did you see this? That's what he is. He's everywhere.
He just He's Samuel L. Jackson. Just pops his head and everything.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. If he's got to be like a great friend because all the stories he's gotten, he ain't told none of them. Like, that's how he gets that. But if he ever wants to do like release this the day I die, bestseller.
Well, I was thinking like I can't, like if he wanted to come for podcasts, like that could just be his lane.
Absolutely.
He's just chilling.
He's in the perfect lane where he's old enough or young enough to resonate with a lot of audiences. Right. He can host a lot of things. He could like be at the, I don't even know. He could host the SB or not host the SB, but like present at the SBs, do some shit here. I think
he could host. Why can't he could definitely host.
Throw it to. I think he can read. So yeah, I imagine he can.
That's his one flaw.
Yeah, that's why Jordan's his accelerated reader.
He goes to do the first like live podcast read, and he's just like,
I was gonna say, I'm also, if they smoking the same cigars, drinking the same tequila, and one look like that and one don't, and they was both professional athletes, maybe MJ's Mr. Mortality.
Wow.
Maybe you cut Ahmad Rashad in half, and he's a billion rings.
Yeah, that was, shocking.
Yeah, he is. Been married 5 times and divorced 4. Okay.
Oh, see, I only saw 2. That was
But you know what? I don't even want to look them up. I bet the wives are some nice ladies.
All right. We're here, the one and only Lil Durk. Thank you for joining us, sir.
I appreciate it.
You got the new album dropping this Friday, May 8th, just because y'all waited 2.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
The whole idea of it was me and Metro doing a No Auto Durk album. But with the quarantine hitting, it's like everything on pause. So this was just like for the fans while y'all waiting.
So this is just a little sampler.
Yeah. No, it's just when you say a sample, it's just a project with great music and just feeding the streets for real. Until we finish the Metro album.
So how much of it was recorded in quarantine?
See, it's different for me because I record every day anyway.
So
So it's like if I decide it should be old songs mixed with new songs, you know what I'm saying?
right.
See, like Metro, everything gonna be from scratch.
And you guys like working together, not sending files back and forth?
Yeah, but we got chemistry, so like we'll be in the studio one day and knock out like 5 songs. But if he goes somewhere else, he had to send them. He'll send me like 5 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he already know what I like and what I don't like.
Who's somebody you want to work with, producer-wise, that you haven't yet?
Metro was like the one I wanted to work with for sure. Anyway, so we doing that. But
So
everybody
bucket
else,
list down.
yeah, I got producers that I want to work with, but music ain't out yet.
Okay.
They like Boy
Okay.
Wonder, like Hit Boy.
Got you.
Is Metro do you think he's the one you have the best chemistry with, or is it someone else?
Oh no, I won't say that. It's like I got chemistry with everybody. Like anybody I work with, cause that's how I move. Like I don't try to move off the names and force records. So it's like everybody I work with, that's who I got best chemistry with. He one of the ones I got best chemistry with.
Okay.
You ever made a record with somebody and was like, you know what, this just ain't it. Like this just ain't working.
Hell yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. And you be there, but the vibe be off, cause you be like, nah, you made something for me that you trying to remake for Bad Bunny or some shit.
Right. Right.
So it's
Like,
like
you
that's
know
why
this
I
one
like to
made
be there. I like to be there with the producer.
Right.
So you're telling me this new album sounds nothing like Bad Bunny?
No, I like Bad Bunny. I like her. But
Listen, we all do.
Yeah, the people give you like some producers give you a beat that he made for,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, a different type of artist, and just because you ask for beats, he gonna send it to you,
Right.
and you be like, I don't want that shit.
Right. Now I gotta know, earlier this year, January 30th to be exact, you posted on Instagram that you're not playing basketball anymore until you play 3 rappers. QU star star star, DR star star star, JC star star star. So I know those aren't Quavo, Drake, or J. Cole. So can you tell us who could this be? who could this be?
You already said the 3.
What? No chance. No, good thing.
Okay, so have you played any of them yet?
No, I supposed to play Quavo. I ain't play him yet. And Drake, somebody he wanted to play me 1-on-1, had big ears, never play him. I said this 150 gonna give you that work.
You too quick for him.
Yeah.
So do you think you are the best basketball playing rapper?
Like truthfully, one of them. Like
Okay.
with best like form, like quickness. Like I play fundamental. I don't got time for all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I say one of the best for sure. When somebody saying they the best, it's just like they want to go viral.
Who would be, if you had to get your 5 together, who would be the other 4?
It's not to me. It ain't that many like hoop rappers that can play ball.
3? Can you find a 3?
Yeah,
Well,
3 on 3, yeah.
It'd be like J. Cole, Drake, Quavo, Chris Brown, and
Okay.
Davies.
I was gonna say Davies was hooping with Durant,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be in the conversation.
And I gotta have Lil Dicky for the 6th man, man.
Okay. Okay.
He shooting from the other side of the court. I said,
No,
yep.
He was when I was surprised. I was like, oh no, he can actually play.
Oh
Yeah, with that squad, we play anybody.
Okay. So no game.
No, he can play, but this I'm talking talent.
Wow, boy.
Oh boy.
He's a little long in the tooth these days. He's a little old.
I played with him and Snoop before.
The 40 plus
Veterans
league.
League, yeah.
That game was crazy.
I know you had a $10,000 challenge. Only Bow Wow took you up on it, right? To play ball.
We ain't gonna even speak on that.
Oh no.
I whooped his ass. I said,
You remember the
Calvin.
score? You remember
I
the
said,
score?
Calvin. He a little small, fast motherfucker. He just run all day. Yeah, I beat him though.
What was
So
the
he
score?
couldn't shoot. What was your strategy?
I just play. I just do me.
Just check up.
Yeah, he nice. He alright.
Okay. So who's next in the challenge? Like, are you or what's? We got to get you like the Celebrity All-Star game. We got to get this challenge televised. Something.
Yeah, but next person I play, it got to be like Drake, cause he was just talking too much shit in my DM.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He was talking
We'll
big
put the
shit.
challenge out. Yeah.
He talking big shit.
He's got like shooting coaches and stuff. Like I think in the back of his mind, he's just waiting for like Fred VanVleet to get hurt for him to like step into the Raptors rotation.
He got like
He got coaches.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but everybody practice with Chris Berkeley.
He just
in
the
New
shooting
York?
coach for Raptors.
Yeah. Everybody practice with him and go to the gym and play ball.
you guys doing like layup lines and stuff? Like what's happening at these?
Fundamental, yeah, dribbling.
No, but you know he coach. He practice with everybody.
Right.
So it's like he'll be like, shoot 50 shots from here, see how many you make. Then you were making, he'll be like, oh, you had more than, or wasn't had more than you. Like that's how he do it.
Like an NBA player. That don't make me feel bad. He's an NBA player.
No, that's like Quavo, Drake.
Oh, okay.
Like all them do that too.
That's
At his
motivation.
Now what about I've only seen still pictures. I've never seen him actually fully shoot. But his form looked cash. How's Thug's game?
I ain't never played Thug. I ain't never played Thug.
He
I
might
think
be
Thug.
next.
I think Thug just be bullshitting.
I've only seen the jumper. I haven't seen like his game.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what
he
I
got
mean.
a decent jumper. Yeah.
that's my brother, so I'm a bet with him.
Okay.
Oh, of
We'll get y'all 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Now are you aware that you and Thug are a meme?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what what was because this is one of the bigger memes the last couple of years. So what was going on right here? What was going on in the studio here?
No, I let him. He was mixing my album. You know, I be letting him choose some of my album songs. So like anytime I be having cause I'm like everything I do. So I be having people with artists like Thug be picking the song like, what you think about this? He like, they gotta go. Or he'll be like, nah, that one ain't hard enough. So they're getting different ears.
So is it something that you like ask for, or he'll volunteer? Like it'll just be completely quiet, and he's like, you know what? I don't like 6, 7, and 9. Take those off.
Volunteer.
He'll volunteer. He seems like he would volunteer.
Yeah. He like a real goat for sure though. Like as some people say, like, oh, like he really like a brother. Like he get that brother vibe. So
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, cool. You guys probably both hit the scene around the same time, right? But he's sort of elevated to the status for everybody where it's just like, yeah, that's that dude right there.
yeah. Yeah, it's good. Good hearted. Matter of fact, it was that day. No, I wasn't that day. It was one of them days, it was my birthday. He had a ring. I went for like 30,000. Today your birthday? Took the ring off his finger and gave it to me.
Wow, that's
I
love.
said, yeah. I said, yeah, he different.
Yeah. Tomorrow my birthday too, though.
Yeah, don't be surprised seeing that invoice for 20,000, 30,000.
Right. Now, talk to us about this one. What's going on here? What's he counting?
I think he was counting the bars.
Okay.
Counting the bars.
Okay. He's very focused. You're both very focused.
Yeah, I'm looking all at his finger because like when the beat go on, you count the bars, so it'd be like, know what I'm saying?
Got you.
They just count them pictures, them glory pictures.
Have you like hit the way he goes into creating a song is somewhat of legend. Have you seen him make a song start to finish, and what's that process like?
Yeah, hell yeah. It just we all freestyle, so it's like it's like we used to it. But like if you never seen him record before, or he's just going there and just vibe out, and you'll be like, damn, I wonder how this shit gonna sound when you play that loud. It'll be like, damn.
Like it
So
works.
this one won't work, thug. I promise. And so, oh wait a minute.
You know,
He's
you're
right.
not doing acapella and the type of artist we is. You know, we playing with our voices and doing all that. So you would be listening in the studio, like, cause they had the artist had the headphones on and the engineer had headphones.
Right.
So you can't hear nothing. All you can hear is him right there rapping. So you humming, you'll be like, what the hell? And when they actually play the song, you'll be like, oh, okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I got you're a Chicago guy, so are you watching The Last Dance, the Jordan documentary?
I'm gonna start watching. I was gonna do yesterday. I'll probably start watching tonight.
What's the holdup?
No, cause I don't. That's just me. I don't like watching.
Waiting every
episode
week
by
to
ep-
watch.
Yeah, I want to
I
watch
agree.
it like that's how I did Power. Like I watch, cause you know it keep you busy. Like you gotta
Yeah,
think
you
about it.
just
With
burn through
quarantining,
Definitely.
so I don't want to be thirsty. Like damn, what's been happening? So now if I watch it, it's like okay, next episode. Fuck it, give me something to eat. Come back next episode. I'm saying it keep me busy.
Right.
Okay,
Smart.
So I'm very excited. You're at the end of this. You're just gonna have 10 hours to run through.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They probably like last day of quarantine. Everybody
You
be
guys
so
heard that
anxious. I'm watching this.
So what was it like? You were born during the first three-piece. What was it like growing up, like just in Chicago in the Jordan era?
Man, I was young as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I remember when they won the last championship and
Okay.
the streets were going crazy. Liquor,
That's a
drugs,
given. Of
motherfucker in
course.
the street, cars going fast, blocking the road. See, me, I watched that game. I can remember clear as day. I don't remember the whole game. I just remember when he had the trophy talking.
Right.
And everybody just started going crazy, shooting guns in the air. I'm like, damn, they going crazy. I'm thinking it's a regular game. I'm young, so I don't really know too much
Utah
about it.
must have been good. Like
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. And as I knew, I'm like, oh, that's the championship.
Yeah, I feel like
So I was just gonna say, for you, is like Derrick Rose that dude?
Yeah, Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Legend.
I feel like Chicago's got a lot of guys. AD, Patrick Beverly,
Yeah.
Iguodala. Y'all got quite a few guys out of Chicago.
No, we got a lot of players from Chicago. I thought you were talking about like necessarily like was on the Bulls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
I most certainly was. So do you want to see him come back?
Who, Derrick Rose?
Yeah,
I'm playing.
that they're talking about it.
Hell yeah. They ain't gonna give us AD.
Okay, yeah, he might come too. I don't see why not.
It's
I was
about
gonna
time.
say-
It's about time for Chicago to get a ring.
For like players, it's illegal for them to be like telling dudes to come to certain teams. But you could easily be out in LA courtside, just putting the pressure on AD to come home.
Tampa
Yeah,
of a storm.
I ain't gonna lie, I talk to LeBron a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I link over LeBron and be telling AD like, hey, look, you gotta come on back, come on back home.
It seems like something LeBron definitely wants to have happen.
Yeah, LeBron, good dude.
I was like, I'll pass the word to him. Yes.
Yeah, I'll make sure he's off my team ASAP.
Now LeBron, a good dude.
Is he gonna put you in Space Jam too?
He shoulda. You put me in one of the monsters.
Listen, there will be a 3, so don't worry about that. There's gonna be a 3.
but it's like who the next legend, like you know that they ain't gonna put anybody.
Right. It's gonna be LeBron James Jr. So it's gonna be probably.
I can see that.
You got to challenge him to the $10,000 challenge. You know he's good for it. You got to
Bronny?
establish dominance earlier. Yeah, on Bronny.
I'm not playing them like 10,000.
10,000.
I play him for free.
Okay. I was gonna say, you know he's good for it. That's why.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I ain't losing no 10 to more who in the gym 24/7. That shit over with.
Right. Yeah. So guy
Like,
that
I like Bronny. I like Melo. I like Zaire.
Yep.
Cole Anthony. Boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, so
we got some hoopers coming up.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you like stay watching hoop then?
Yeah, cause he like it's like it's the culture, so you'll see it, but they actually have talent.
Right.
You know, some people be, oh, that's him, and really don't know how to play for real. It's like they really know how to play.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I saw a picture. I saw you said you were a Golden State fan. You were shooting around with Quinn Cook on the Lakers.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Okay. So are you like a free agent or you just root for players? Are you local to the Bulls? One say you was a goal. Listen, I respect it. I'm a fan of multiple teams too. So I get it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, multiple players. It be more so players.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Like Curry and KD, and you know what I'm saying, when they was going just crazy, I'm like, they going crazy.
But when
I
the
like
Bulls are
that
good
too.
again, are you gonna hop back?
See, you gotta slow it down. What you mean, hop back? I like the Bulls. I like the Bulls now. I just said just need some help. It ain't even them. It's probably like the front office.
Oh, it's for sure the front office.
That's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
question
like,
about
it's
it.
not even necessarily the
Absolutely,
players.
yeah.
It's not necessarily the players.
So like who post Rose, who's been your favorite Bull? Has it been like Levine?
Yeah, I like Zach a lot. I like Kobe White a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who I rock with like super.
I gotta know, when are you and Trap Symphony doing an entire album?
Honestly, that was dope.
Yeah.
But
Sure was.
yeah, it was dope. But like honestly, I'm like when I do it, I'm gonna give it my all next time.
Got you.
Cause
You left
cause I walked into it and they like, you got to do it like this and do it like, I'm like, oh okay. But now it's like next time I'm gonna take my time and just
You know what to go
that
into.
shit dope. That's like the
Very.
thing they got going on. That's different from everything.
Yeah.
Would you have a tour like that?
Yeah.
I'm saying, look, 4 or 5 song EP with Trap Symphony, man, during quarantine.
Yeah, that should be
I'd
dope.
hate to listen to it, man.
That should be crazy.
All right, if you could build the perfect, you get a producer and 2 features, who would be your first 3 calls?
You said a producer and 2 artists?
Yeah, to feature on a track with you.
I have to use Metro on the beat. I gotta go get Drake and Baby.
Okay. What do you think the topic, the subject matter would be?
See, when you go subject, you'll get lost. You go in there and record.
You just write how you feel, or you just record how you feel.
Yes, you're going to just how you feel. You probably be going and be like, oh, that's the hook. You would know then.
Drake comes in like, I've been thinking about South Korea politics.
You got me, Baby, and Drake. Okay, we got a lot of stunning, a lot of emotional shit going on. So it's like, I know where to go.
Right? How can I tie these 2 together?
Yeah.
Listen, we'd hate to hear that song. We'd hate to hear it.
Damn.
Listen, you've got Metro's ear. Is Metro Thuggin' ever coming?
Say it again.
Is Metro Thuggin' ever going to come? Ever going to release? Or is that just an internet rumor?
Metro Thuggin'?
Yeah.
You talk Thug and Metro?
Yeah.
Shit, hopefully.
Okay.
We need everybody to flood the streets.
Right.
You text both of them. Be like, hey, I don't know if you guys forgot. I know Thug, you just dropped a project with Chris Brown, but why don't you drop again?
Yeah, I got to tone into that too.
Have you listened yet or not?
No, it came out yesterday, right?
Yeah, midnight.
Yeah, I ain't get a chance. I woke up and played Call of Duty and started doing interviews.
Is that what you've been?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what have you been playing during all this?
Yeah, that's why I learned how to like play again. You know, I ain't played this shit in so long. When I first hopped on, it was 2 kills. Then it turned to 10 and 20.
Now you're stacking them up.
I'm trying to get to 30.
Listen, I have faith in you. You can do it.
Cause Ninja want to play, so I gotta stop playing.
Oh yeah, like, listen, you're gonna have to get your shit together to go with Ninja.
Oh, they get 90 kills.
Yeah. Is that what else are you playing? Is it all Call of Duty or are you playing other stuff?
Just only Call of Duty and 2K.
Okay.
I try to play Fortnite. I gotta learn. My kids know how to play. I gotta learn how to. I don't know the basics of.
I don't get Fortnite at all, but they be having a blast.
Yeah, they do.
A blast. That's all that matters. But I don't get it.
We done spent so much money on V-Bucks.
Right.
I then went to the bank like, yeah, let me get 200,000 V-Bucks. All 100. Stuck in my head so much.
Blue V-Bucks, yeah.
Yeah, you find a 50, I'm pussy. Yeah.
Yeah. They go too crazy.
If you could fix one thing about 2K, what would you fix?
About 2K?
Yeah.
How you pronounce? How you probably pronounce the name? Giannis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta turn his ranking down. That motherfucker dunking.
He's unstoppable, dude.
Man, bro. I done had triple team him. He's still dunking. I said he's different.
Yeah.
Listen, he does that in the real world too, so I don't know if that's
That's what I'm
2K's fault.
saying. Like his ranking at 100.
So who do you play with? You do like my player, or you play team, you play the Bulls, who do you play with?
When we playing online, we playing for money like online. When we in different cities, like we'll play like randoms.
Okay.
So it'd be fair because you know the first.
Right.
Even though the NBA like even now.
Yeah.
But people go random like whoever it land on, you got to play.
You have a preference? Like who do you prefer to play with? Like you had a choice.
I play with the same two teams. I play with Brooklyn and the Rockets.
Great 2K team.
Yeah, I play with them. Kyrie is unstoppable to me on the.
Yeah.
Well,
Durant's
very
okay.
healthy Durant,
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah.
No, they play. See, I can't give y'all the strategy how I play.
Okay.
But I play with KD. I play with Kyrie the whole first quarter. Then I play with Kevin Durant the whole second quarter. Keep that energy going. Turn my substitution off.
48 minutes. Yeah.
Turn the substitution off because once they get tired, the second string fucking everything up.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any Joe Harris.
I be playing with people I never even heard of. Who the fuck is this, mate?
Theo Pinson. No.
It'll make you get mad at them in real life.
Ran in there exhausted. Yeah.
What? Gatorade. He got 2 Gatorade cans left.
I respect it. You gotta just play with the best. There's no get these scrubs out of here.
Yeah.
What mode do you play? You play on like rookie, all-star?
I'm playing.
Rookie? Yeah, me too.
Would you stop playing on here? Hall of Fame.
Oh,
okay.
What are you trying to? Who are you trying to prove it to?
No, you supposed to play on Hall of Fame.
No.
You don't supposed to.
Are you?
When you, I don't know. If you play on rookie, you as weak as you ass.
You can swear on him.
Yeah, because once you play on Hall of Fame, that means you really know how to play. So if I play Hall of Fame and you don't play Hall of Fame, and you play rookie, so when I play rookie, I'm just gonna kill you.
I like between All Pro and Hall of Fame, but once you go back from Hall of Fame to All Pro, yeah, it's like we're not even playing the same game anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
that's all we know. Like Hall of Fame.
You play all Madden
I don't even know
too?
nobody who even play rookie or pro. I don't even know how you feel to play on them.
Do you play all Madden on Madden too?
I ain't play Madden.
Okay. All right.
They telling me to
that's
get it
chaos.
though. They telling me to get it though.
don't get it. If you're gonna play it on easy, get it. But if you're not gonna play it on easy, don't get it.
I'm playing on hard. That's what it is. That's
Fuck
what
my
it
advice.
is. You made me want to play. You made me want to play it, then hit you like, see, I'm kicking ass.
I'm not having fun, but I'm dominating.
Yeah, that shit is different. Call of Duty will piss you off for sure.
Absolutely.
Without question. Without some
I done
12-year-old
threw
in
the
Michigan.
remote so much. The square button don't even work no more.
Yeah, listen. You just hearing some 12-year-old in Michigan just laughing at you after he killed you. The worst.
Fuck you. You pissed off. You got 20 kills. You got 3.
Yeah,
Trying to
you can't
catch
even
up.
say nothing. Yeah, you're like, yeah, fuck you. How about that?
Yeah.
That's why if that pisses you off, Fortnite won't be it for you because they can dance on your corpse after they kill you, and you're just gonna break your TV.
Damn. Yeah, I need to play that.
Like, hey, don't jump off that bridge. He's like, I'm jumping.
If you know the meaning of the game, I think it's easy for you to play. Like,
Yeah.
I just started playing Warzone. But I didn't know the objective of the game. I'm like, I'm just following. His name Crown So Heavy, camera guy. I be following him because I don't know the objective of the game.
Right.
But once I'm learning the objective, I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, I don't need you anymore.
We'll play out on Warzone. That's for another day.
Yeah. I mean, this was great. We appreciate you. I can't wait to see you dominate Drake, Quavo, and J. Cole in one-on-one as soon as quarantine's lifted.
I just told him no hard feelings. It's 150.
Yeah, coming through.
Album this Friday again, Lil Durk. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, pal.
I appreciate y'all deeply.
Appreciate it, man.
I love.
Lil Durk.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's funny.
Very funny. Great studio too.
Tremendous studio.
I was really hoping like
quarantine was even going on.
Yeah, I can't go outside for what? I never went out. Yeah. I was really hoping he's gonna be like, "Hey, stop playing with me, man. You know everybody play on Rookie, man."
No. The second he said that, I knew he was gonna be.
Oh yeah. I will say this I don't know anybody that plays 2K on Rookie. That's one of those. Like if you're winning by 60 every game, there's no way that's fun.
Right.
So,
yeah. No. A close 30.
Yeah. No. I like we're leading at the half by 9. They cut it to 4. We win by 14. Like that's
it goes all pro, all star.
I think I think it starts at pro, all star. There's one in between. Pro, all star. There's something between all star and Hall of Fame because there's 4 levels. Here we go. Yeah, pro, all star, and superstar. Superstar is the highest. So I go between all star and superstar.
So there's no Hall of Fame.
Yeah, wait, no, that's live. Yeah, there's definitely a Hall of Fame.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, why this showed me live? Why would I want live?
The absolute worst Googler in the history of
NBA. Yeah, you guys heard of this? Yes, there is I think it's those 4. Pro, All Star, Superstar, Hall of Fame. So I go between Superstar and Hall of Fame because if you're on Pro, they eliminated Rookie, so Pro's basically Rookie.
Yeah.
If you're on that, you're. I mean, some people like that. People post them screenshots like, "Yeah, no, I scored 134 points again, having a blast."
You know,
my cousins like that. It's like I can do it for like 1 or 2 games after the 82 game season. Like,
and I do agree. If you're playing against another person, that changes things too.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because then if you're both playing on Hall of Fame, like you're still, if you're gonna fuck up, it's still on you.
Yeah. See, but it's one of those things we used to play, but because I know his he likes to get whoever his guy is 150 points. Then after that, I beat him a couple times. He's like, "Man, let's play on the same team." He's very Durante.
I hate playing sports games where you're on the same team. Hate it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just never enjoyed it.
You do have to have a chemistry. I'll say that. Like I could play like old 2K with him, and I had another old friend I could play. We would play like NCAA, I think football like 98. And we would play on the same like offense and defense. Like he'd rush the passer, I'm the safety. Like we had shit figured out. But outside, like just pick up and play a game, nah.
Yeah, like the only one I was ever good playing with someone else was NHL. Because like I don't really know how to play hockey to begin with, so I'm doing if anyone's fucking up, it's me.
Just hold them on.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna play tremendous defense, and it's not. I don't know, basketball, it's like too much movement. If I make a good cut and I'm open, you don't pass it to me, I'm going to punch you in real life.
That's a foul, yeah.
Madden, like if I'm the receiver, you're the quarterback. Like I never.
Not mad. See, basketball is one of the, I could figure it out. I don't prefer to, but I could figure it out. Football seems impossible, dude.
Yeah.
Like who's somebody's just like, I'm quarterback, you're whatever else.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a great time.
Yeah,
you probably not.
It's like I'm gonna be the right guard. Yeah. You stuck it. You stuck it, Trent.
Paps.
Yeah.
Every shot someone hits in this series, the rest of the way, I'm gonna just tweet that.
I need to know who that reporter was. It's because now I just imagine I don't even know. I'm trying like a Portland reporter just doing that after Dame shot. I just don't know any. Like I know like Ethan Sherwood Strauss is with the Warriors, like whoever that is from Portland. You stuck it, Dame. Yeah,
well, that's the thing. That guy was just like a local, like Cleveland affiliate, so it wouldn't even be that kind of guy.
Because right before that, they said it was like they sent some of the local press because it was like they weren't the Cleveland was supposed to win, Bulls weren't supposed to beat. So I thought some of the, if not that guy, I thought some of them were local guys. That's why they ran out there. They were like,
right,
you stuck it, Mike.
Yeah,
Chicago Tribune. Yeah.
Phil, it's me, Phil.
Yeah. But
should that be a shirt? Just you stuck it, Mike, on the back. Yeah.
It should just be listen like a court deposition. Random fan. You stuck it, Mike. Michael Jordan. Yeah. Random fan. Yeah. Instant. Yeah.
Michael.
You stuck it, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
they both jumped into the air and froze there as the credits on the Cavs season rolled.
Kissed each other on the mouth.
God, Dana.
Uh-oh. I get a call from those dopes the other day.
Yeah, I missed. I think they called me first. I missed it. Then I called back. They did not respond. And then Mush texted me 8 hours later.
I think I settled it. I get a call from Mush. I shouldn't pick this up. Pick it up. Hey, Schmohawk, it's me and Dana. I'm like, oh, God. There's nothing good that's going to come after this. Like, I need bail. Dana's leg fell off. Like, what do I do? He was like, settle a bit.
We're stuck on the roof.
Yeah, we don't. He's like, okay, settle this for us. I said, okay. He said, say somebody gave you, I think it was
$200 billion.
It was some absurd amount of money.
$200 billion.
Yeah, $200 billion to never. Anytime you spit, you can't spit in the street. You have to spit in a swimming pool. That's the only place you can spit for the rest of your life. Would you do it, Mick?
I said for me, this would be even tougher due to my addiction. But I would just buy a kiddie pool and carry that with me everywhere. So yeah, you got to do it.
Got to. I say got to. Mush is like, thank you. And I hear Dana in the background. Oh, come on. Oh, also the stip. I forgot. If you mess up, you die
immediately.
Yeah, that's also a stip. Dana's like, I'd be afraid I'd forget. I'm like, Dana, it would be your entire life's work at this point because you have whether million, billion, it doesn't matter. Your entire life's work.
Right. Don't
spit in the pool. And Dana would blow like the first day. As he signed the check.
Without question.
Like I don't know what I would like put. I think I'd just wear a mask all the time until I got used to it. Like mentally, wear a mask 2 months, and I feel like you just train yourself. Don't spit.
Definitely.
And after that, cool.
I would spend as much money as possible to have like all the finest doctors, everything to like get me to quit. So that's like, all right, there's a whole bunch of spitting I just took out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I do decent amount of spitting, but I could go without it for that kind of scratch.
Listen, if like you said, it's gonna become your job, not
You're
spit.
only, not even a job, like you're only focused. If you do not do, yeah, I'd wear a mask for probably 60 days. And after that, I feel like it'd just be in my head, do not spit. I love chewing gum. I'd probably just go out with, all right. I mean, I can take the gum out, right? As long as I just don't spit on the ground. Is that the stipulation? Or is it, I can't spit anything out ever?
No, I think it has to be spit during. That's why you have to have the kiddie pool, because I think you just have
So I can't spit my gum on the ground.
I think my backyard would have one just very empty pool that was never going to be anything but me spitting in it, and then another nice pool.
How much like, oh, you spit in the wrong pool again? Nuts. Buy another one. Like what?
Yeah. Oh well, I have all of the money.
You just drop like a brick of cash out the window. Yeah. I'd wear a mask the entire time they built my pool. I'd go to Guinness. I'd be like, what's the legally smallest pool I can have? They'd be like, it can actually be a Dixie cup if you fill it with the right amount of water. I'm like, say less.
Yeah.
Like that's technically a pool, but got you.
Yeah.
And Dana still dies week 1.
Yeah, my biggest thing would be like, if the stipulation was it had to be the same pool, it makes it harder, but oh well.
Yeah, listen, I'll roll the dice. I will roll again. Just wear the mask. But okay, if I'm not at home somewhere, I need to have on the mask. Have on the mask, I won't spit. I need to associate the mask with spitting and not coronavirus.
Yeah, it's 2022. People are like, that guy's still wearing a mask. It's like he's in a contest.
Yeah, no, it's a long story. Yeah,
because even like, say I spit by accident like 7 years into it, that's a pretty good 7 years.
Well worth it. Well worth it. You had 7 years of living high on the hog.
Yeah, infinite funds. Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, boy, Dana's just sitting like he gets his mouth like sewed shut. He starves to death and doesn't get any of the money.
Yeah, I can't believe see, he didn't tell me who was for or against it. And he also wrote 200 billion bucks. And I was like, is this some like shitty word play where bucks is like a whole bunch of deer show up at my house?
I'll say that wasn't the number they gave because I was thinking it was either 500,000 or million, but it might have been 200,000 or million. It was one of or they gave me because I said either one, I would say yes. That's why I remember I was like, whatever the number, if it's over like $20, I'd probably do it.
I'm like, Tyler, 1999, you never spit again. You're like, done deal. Yeah, the die on the spot would be very funny.
What happened to him? Spit.
He didn't go in the pool. Didn't go in the pool.
Gone too soon.
Now, what happens if I'm like, I aim for, that sometimes you get that spit that gets stuck to your lip and then just goes straight down.
Sure.
So like it's the edge of the pool.
It feels like dying. I feel like if whoever's giving me 200 million or fronting this, I feel like they're gonna be a stickler for the rules.
Yeah,
like
letter of the law.
Yeah, it's like great on the curve. It was more phlegm than spit. You're fine.
Yeah, that I'm walking into the center of the pool every time and spitting.
Yeah, listen, I might not leave the pool. Like if I could, this is my life now. I spit left and wade right. Like this. I think I've just figured it out. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have, of course, like a chef and everything. I have my breakfast in the pool, Mr. Withers, in the pool.
I may also have like a pipe system built like up to my bedroom that I could just like spit out through like a hole in the window and it just goes into the pool. I'm like
the way the Jetsons traveled, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, listen, man, I have all the money. Like I can build stuff like this today.
Like, what if can I spit into something and transfer it into the pool? Does the ending destination have to be in the pool? I spit in a milk carton once a month. I just throw it into the pool.
I was gonna say that would open up I wouldn't even have to cure my addiction then. Let's have a pool full of bottles.
Yeah. What's that about? Warren Buffett's a weird guy. Yeah.
He's got one peculiar fetish.
He goes outside, counts his bottles every day, and then goes to McDonald's in the morning. But it felt like an easy choice, and
Not for Dana.
no, you know how Dana does the thing, like, despite how everybody else, he'll just unnecessarily talk himself further into the whole. Like, well, what if I accidentally spit on my great grandfather's grave? Like, what? Like, what? Why would you do that? Like,
come on, that happens to people.
Yeah, like only Dana said. Well, I mean, what happens if I accidentally spit in the doctor's face? Why would you spit in the doctor's face then? What are you talking about? I don't know.
What if I'm talking to a girl at the bar and then I want to make my friends laugh, so I just hock a loogie in her eye?
That's how Dana dies, and I'm like, I get the call from Mikey Fowler. It's like, I got some bad news. Like, is it Dana? It's Dana. He spit like on someone. He was trying to be cool for Mush and Jack Mack.
He also missed the person, so
and now he's dead. Yes, and they're suing his estate to get the rest of the 200 million.
Right, yeah, to get the $199 million.
Yeah, the Barawi family is in debt, but that's just Dana's luck. He takes this deal, and his family ends up in $198 million debt. Exiled back to Egypt.
Yeah, back you go.
That probably would happen to Dana, though. I'd be like, that's just his luck, though.
Yeah, listen. He knew he shouldn't do it. He couldn't trust himself.
But no, that's what happened. Dana be about to get a girl's number and would blow raspberry, like, but that would count, and he would just drop dead. Like, that spittle, it counts. You're dead.
Poor Dana.
He's in hell. Like, wasn't that awesome? Satan, and Satan's like, sit down.
He's like, I'm not even going to torture you for 1,000 years. You're just going to think about what you've done. That's torture enough.
Now Dana gets that's What do you think Dana's personal hell is? Because I got one in mind. I'll go first. I think Dana's personal hell. Oh, you got one?
No, go ahead.
I think Dana's personal hell is he is at a bar with several of his friends. A pretty girl walks up to him. They make conversation. He turns around, is like, watch this. Turns back around, shoves like a custard pie in her face for some reason. But when he turns back around, none of his friends are looking. Every single time in perpetuity, that's hell for Dana because he can't impress his friends. That's Dana's version of hell. Every single time, everybody's like, huh? Just missed it.
There's a bunch of weed whackers instead of lawnmowers. He's like, so close.
He keeps dozens of custard pies on him because no one's ever looking. And no Brooklynite is none the wiser.
Yeah, he wouldn't much care for that.
I think that's Dana's personal hell.
He just keeps trying to jump through tables. Everyone keeps telling him it's wrong.
No, everyone's on their phone.
So they're just being ignored.
That's really what somebody comes out with, like a zillion boars. And they just completely take that lane from Boris Bunny, which makes no sense. Just sweeps the nation.
Listen, you know what also didn't make sense?
A million beers? No. A quadrillion beers? No. Yeah. Oh, man.
Zillion beers.
Dana would die immediately.
Of course, the year Dana has success is the worst year in documented history.
Dana's the guy that bowled the 300 game on 9/11.